some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Huskers will put total leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UCLA's offense will start this game off with the football. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David,
breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bruins will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Leaves it with the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He'll keep it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. They'll try to power their way ahead. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Tanner. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Back to pass. Under fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Third down. Red zone play. 12 alive. From the gun. Wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Cornhuskers are marching down the field.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Quick release on the RPO. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Off play action. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Pulls it in down the sideline. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, UCLA! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Weeks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give on the option. Slithers into space. It's a seam wide open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big. When he gets that handoff going to the right, he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
They'll give it to him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Right on the money. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Bruins will snap it on first and 10. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. That last completion sets him up on second down. They go to the ground. Finds a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bruins. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Nebraska, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to pass it. Gets rid of it. It's incomplete. Tried a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Power football with the right. Plows through the defense. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached reach the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Works the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Kicking team.
The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Cornhuskers moving quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The option look. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense in the hurry up. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Pass is incomplete, but I think the defense was offsides, and this will probably be a first down.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Coming out with it, it's Jones. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Blasted as he lets it go. Snagged in the middle, it's Henderson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll try the right side. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Finds his tight end. There he goes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. It'll be a draw. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bruins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Reads it, fires complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, UCLA! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. South Carolina is on the wrong end of a one-sided affair today, and if you'll pardon the pun, the Chickens are going to come home to roost this week in Columbia. They're trailing by 20 to Auburn. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The screen, and watch out. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Turning it on. Not a whole lot of room screen passes, it just never developed. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Second and 10, he'll throw again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. Ball's in the deep ball. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Burns. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Cornhuskers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the gun, the ground game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the single back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Wants to keep it in the air. Got the back over the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. Creates a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man. It's Burns. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Gives it on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Looking for room. It's Burns. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Husker! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Nebraska, 17.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Quick release by the QB.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Working that left side now. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bruins can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46. Running into the open space. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. They punt it away on fourth down. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the right. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Now from inside the red zone. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Using the quick game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Henderson. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Finds his man. It's Henderson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Handoff to the lone back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bruins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll go with a quick touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Push down for the tackle. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw. Sets up the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Huskers will have it first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. The Cornhuskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Grab near the marker. It's Weeks. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack